Books now? Okay. Alright, mouse. I need to get my chat up. And so I can see it. Let's do that. Dashboard, like that. Now my hand here. I got my keycap right here. Does it change the screen depending where I'm at in the game? I think it does. Let's go. Alright, so I have pretty good equipment at the moment. I have all the quests done. I need to go to the bank. It's my next step in the game. Welcome to the International Bank of Crossbell. Oh, Miss McDowell, it's good to see you again. I see you brought your SSS companions too. Thank you for helping us test our new system the other day, and we have reached its current popularity without your efforts. Really, it's good to hear. I'm glad to hear we were able to assist you. We'll be sure to rely on your help again when the time comes. Anyway, how may I help you today? Well, actually, there's something I'd like to ask you, Ruthie. Will it be possible to see Mr. Kors? Oh, you're not here to see Miss Kors? Wait, I'm sorry, we don't have an appointment set up. But even so, we'd still like to meet with him. Is he available today? Actually, it just so happens he's in his office right now. Will all four of you be meeting with him? Yes, we'll like to ask him a few questions regarding a certain incident. Oh, really? Understood. Please wait while I notify him of your arrival. Dang, we went to the many roads, LA to have a free pass into the C-suite. Haha, see where it is from a different world as the rest of us, isn't he? Yes. Understood, I'll send them in. Mr. Close, we'll meet with you now, Miss McDowell. I'll issue you a key card for the elevator. His office is on the top floor. Excellent, thank you, Winfrey. So we board the elevator then? Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Ellie. You really helped us out. Let's head up and have a nice little chat with Mr. CEO himself. Top floor, by the way. What was that card she gave you? It's just an identification card. You can follow the different businesses that operate out of this building. The IBC is just cards to act as the appropriate for. So it's basically a big fancy security system then. Almost feels like we're just using all the way gadgets just because they can. Well, the IBC spearheaded the Crossbell same person of the Orbital Network project after all. The scope of the project grew to its current size once the Crossbellian government joined in. I have heard speculation that the IBC provides approximately 6% of the funding. I've heard the same as well. Hi. You wanna go? Go ahead. Will you come back? Buttons. There's something behind the camera. I believe the government provides a 30% while the Epstein Foundation provides the final 10%. Incredible, I didn't know they were sorting more than half the cost. So you're telling me the Crossbell most generous... One second, I didn't remember to do something. I typed out. Oh. So you're telling me the Crossbell most generous man waiting for us on top, huh? Now and then, I'll use the car and take us to where we have to go. Alright, to the 16th floor. Wow. This view is amazing. Phew, there's a million view. Probably what it cost them too. I visited the Epstein Foundation office in this building, but it hardly compares. The view from this floor is exceptional. I absolutely agree. The CEO's office is at the end of the hallway. I think it would be rude of us to keep him waiting after he agreed to meet up on such short notice. Good call. This is Belle's room, isn't it? So the Mount Ellie? Oh, it's nothing. Uncle's office is just down this hallway, Ward. We should go. Yeah, let's. Uncle Dieter? It's Ellie. Oh, come in. Thank you, sir. Ellie, it's been far too long. Close to half a year if I remember correctly. This sounds about right, but more importantly, I'm glad to see you doing well, Uncle Dieter. My apologies for not having scheduled a proper appointment with you. Come now, don't talk as though we're strangers. You're my little girl's best friend, and the daughter of my own girlfriend as well. After all, you're nothing short of family at this point. Thank you, Uncle. Think nothing of it. Now I've heard you, my dear brother daughter, that you joined the CPD. Will these be your fellow officers then? They are indeed. We're all part of the Special Support Section. Nice to meet you, sir. My name is Ward Bannings. I'm Randy Orlando. Tio Pato, how do you do? It's just to finally meet the three of you. I've read all about you in the Clarksville Times. I am Dieter Close, CEO of the International Bank of Clarksville. Ward, Randy, and Tio, you said? We're all friends here, so don't feel like you need to call me Mr. Close or anything like that. Just Dieter is fine. Oh, okay. Were his teeth gleaming just now? They're so shiny I can smell the mint all the way over here. Anyway, so we get down to business. I believe you're here to ask a few questions. And now I have to do something. One time. There. Now that's what they concern. Right, the thing is, we're trying to uncover the truth behind our current situation, and as of now, I think I understand your predicament. This yen fell sent an email from the IBC to your office, did he? Correct. We suspect it was sent from the IBC's main terminal. There's a strong possibility Yen took control of the terminal in order to do just that. I see. To be perfectly honest, I have the utmost confidence in your building security. Even more so, when it comes to the floor that main terminal is on, only a few authorized individuals can access it as is. Furthermore, you must have the proper authentication to operate the terminal. I know this may be rude of me to ask, but have any employees with the proper clearance been acting suspiciously recently? Perhaps a recent hire or someone who has been acting out of the ordinary? Not that I can think of. I have the utmost trust in every single one of the employees with access. But that brings me to another thought, Ward. Have you explored any other possibilities? For example, what if I was pretending to be this Yen character and sent you the message? Or what? You're joking, right, Uncle? Calm down, everyone. It was purely hypothetical, of course. Can you imagine the headlines if I had revealed that I was, in fact, a legendary assassin? That goes without saying, but reality is hardly ever that outlandish. Right, of course. Uncle, I would appreciate if you didn't scare us like that, even hypothetically. He's quite a practical joker. I apologize for the fright. However, I do give things a second glance if I were you. If one of my employees was truly responsible for sending you the oil mail, given that only a limited amount of people have access to the terminal, when it why is my brain going poof? Wouldn't it implicate them? I suppose so. This is true. So, we might need to consider the possibility our suspects not with the IBC. Hey Tio, the transmission between the IBC and SSS terminals, would it be possible to match the location it was sent from? An interesting question. It is possible that the IBC's main terminal was hacked from an external source. Hacked? What does that mean? I don't fully understand it myself, but I believe it's a technique used for authorized operation of a terminal primarily by breaching one security system. That is essentially correct. Any terminal connected... One second. I had hair in my mouth. Any terminal connected to the Orbital network can feel like it could be accessed by any terminal. You would need to be unbelievably talented and familiar with the technology, of course. people care about access terminals through such means are known as hackers. The Orbital network is still in its testing phase, so there are a limited number of places that have access to terminals. But despite these limitations, we have already begun to encounter security issues. Interesting. So you're telling me not only is this Yin some crazy assassin, but he's also one of these hackers? And I think we should jump to conclusions. Though, we should consider the possibility that the oil mill was sent from elsewhere. But I truly hope the situation is resolved without me having to doubt my royal employees. More importantly, it poses a serious problem if the main terminal has been hacked. I have an idea. Will you look into the terminal room and investigate it yourselves? Seriously? Are you sure that's okay? Of course, you may be able to find evidence of hacking if you examine the terminal itself. I'll have the staff down there assist you, in case you have any questions. That would be incredibly helpful, sir. Thank you, Uncle. We really appreciate it. My pleasure. Besides, as CEO, this is an issue I can't afford to overlook. Haha, and I must say, Ellie, I can think personally your days have been quite fulfilling. As of late, pardon? I had my reservations when I first heard they decided to join the CPD, but it does seem like a job that will net you some very valuable real-world experience, so please allow me to aid you in any way I can. Uncle Dieter, it's reassuring to hear that from you. I'm glad. Oh, one more thing. Speaking with the four of you face to face, I see even more potential in that day reading the articles about you. Huh? I'm sure you have realized this already, but Crossbell is plagued with a rather unique set of problems, and I'm sure Ellie is painfully aware of this as well. I believe that most significant problem we face as society is that justice has lost all substance. It has become a shadow of its former self. What do you mean, sir? Could you elaborate, please? The idea of the very concept of justice has become nothing more than an empty vessel, lip service, if you will. Everyone has their own perspective, of course. Some even scoff at the mere mention of it, claiming there is no such thing as justice. Whatever their options, however, one truth remains. Humankind are creatures that will, to our dying breath, chase after the ideal of justice. But why is that? Justice is the foundation of society, something that people can believe in. If criminals were not bound by that justice we call law, people would isolate themselves in the safety of their own homes, never to venture out into what they see as a dangerous world. If that were the case, any hope of functioning society would disappear. While justice has become somewhat ambiguous in Crossbell, we still manage to live our lives. Maybe so. Political corruption, the criminal underworld, even if the police cannot tame them, the economic prosperity we currently experience allows us civilly to live their lives in relative comfort. Petty crime is at an all-time low because of it, but an unseen evil still spreads across our land. And sentient people seek justice. From the very core of their being, they silently cry out for it, because no matter what shape or form justice takes, people will always pursue it, just as they pursue the security that comes with society itself. And that is precisely why Crossbell Bracers experience the prosperity they do. Oh, put the safety of civilians above all else. They certainly do seem to be hours of justice. Ain't that the truth? I've already gotten the feeling Crossbellians force up the guild way more than any other country does. Yes, it certainly does make sense. The extent to which Bracers can exercise justice is severely limited, however. As they are, it's simply impossible for them to resolve the injustice of this city. They are a band-aid at best. That is why I expect great things from you. You may be the lasting cure Crossbell needs. What? So you're telling us we need to start taking down the bad guys in place of the Bracers then? Haha. Oh, really, only that simple. No, that's not what I intend for you. It's clear to me that you four are pursuing justice in your own way, and I think it's important you demonstrate that to the people so they can see it for themselves. Oh. Justice still lives on in Crossbell. You want us to give people a reason to believe that. Exactly. And for the reason every article that the Crossbell Times publishes and the special support section is vital to your success. You may still be young and inexperienced, and you may make mistakes from time to time, but I believe everyone will notice your earnest pursuit of justice. There will be some who don't take you seriously, yes. However, I sincerely doubt there will be many among Crossbell's citizens who will oppose your work. In fact, I think quite a few people have already begun to place their hopes in the SSS, even if they may not saw it quite yet. Haha, look at me. delivering a passionate speech in the heat of the moment. Let's return to the issue at hand, shall we? I believe I was about to give him permission to go and inspect the terminal room. Ah, that's right. Yes, we really appreciate that. Where should we go to gain access? Let me see. I have access and normally I would gladly escort you there, but unfortunately I have many matters to attend to once our meeting is finished. Oh, our apologies. We didn't mean to take up so much of your time. Not all, Ellie. I enjoyed our chat. So I'll have one of my employees take you. That won't be necessary. Who is he? Belle! Ah, so you returned. Yes, father. I just arrived a moment ago. It's been too long, Ellie. Can I help, Belle? How long has it been? 2 months? 3? Have you gotten thinner, Ellie? Have you been eating right? We always fix that, no problem. I also see that your arm and legs have shaped up nicely too, very impressive. It's only natural that I build some muscle given our daily routines. Because of that, I may have actually gained a few pounds, believe it or not. Oh, is that right? Oh, now that you mention it, I can feel all this new muscle. It feels amazing, I must say. It suits you well, Belle. She's bold, isn't she? Thank you, Adios. I will treasure this moment for the rest of my life. I get the impression the relationship transcends your ordinary friendship. Maria Belle, I know how much you enjoy your special brand of touch-of-feeling reunions, but I think that's enough for now. After all, our guests were quite busy today. Oh, my apologies. Let me introduce my friend. This is Maria Belle Close, Uncle Dodger's daughter and my best friend. These are my colleagues, Belle, Roy, Wendy, and Tio. Now, enough of the introduction. I must rather inspect them myself. Huh? I see. What? Can I help you? You passed there. You're as cute as a button. And you two feel miserably. What? Why? What? I'm cute as a button too. Even cuter even. The thought of your mingling must be my dear Ellie's side. Day in, day out is revolting. The goddess herself must be sighing, no, sobbing at this tragedy. Absolutely unacceptable. Did you just call us mutts? Calm down, Belle. And what's with your outfits? They are far too casual for someone of Ellie's pedigree. You could at least have decency to wear an appropriate suit. My outfit? Will these clothes make driving easier like when we have to hike through the mountains to cross difficult terrain? Did I ask for your excuses? You see, Ellie, this is exactly why I didn't want you to work for the CPD. Why couldn't you have worked for me instead? It would have been much more worthwhile use of your time and talent. That's enough, Belle. Well, my office has certainly become a lively place. You're all about 10 minutes, so I'm glad to see you're getting along so well. Now if you excuse me, it's time for me to stop putting it off my next appointment. Can you show our guests to the terminal room, Belle? The terminal room? Why do they need to go there? You can ask them for finer details. Farewell, everyone. It was my pleasure. Oh, a tactical retreat if I ever seen one. Oh, father. If you're ready, then can you read us too? Hey, I wasn't finished with you yet. You there, with the fiery red hair and wild orange coat. Do you honestly think that's acceptable? A built physique like yours demands to be sewn off in a suit like a real man. Who, me? Sorry to disappoint, but suits just ain't my style. I'm more of a casual look, fits my effortless swagger better. Don't worry though, I may be a ladies' man, but I'll never try to seduce men in LA on a romantic moonlit night. You know, like my man Roy here did. Oh God! I didn't want to recoup myself. Excuse me? Randy, why? Can you not say in such a misleading way? I fail to see what exactly about the description was misleading. Besides, your mood was improved dynamically since the last night. Tio, please. Oh, come on, Tio, not you too. Roy, wasn't it? Care to elaborate on your friend's little story? Because there's something I'd like to know. What vile, virtuous things have you done to my sweet, innocent Ellie? I haven't done anything to her. Ellie, may you please back me up here? I think I understand the situation now. So I'll show you the terminal room then? That would be lovely, Belle. Is that too much trouble? Of course not. I'll do anything for you, Ellie. So we have we cleared up that misunderstanding? Whatever, I'm over it. So you're the special support section. I'm curious to see what you're capable of, and whether or not you can prove it to me that you're worthy of being Ellie's colleague. Okay. Why is he only directing this at me? Man, you definitely just shot straight to the top of her wrist. My condolences. I think you had enough fun, Belle. Can you show us to the terminal room now? Of course, follow me. The terminal room is on 4B5, so we board the elevator today. Oh, she's a real piece of work. I promise she's not a bad person, it's just I sometimes can't be sure if she's being overbearing or over-enthusiastic or both. She and her old man make quite the interesting deal, don't they? I suppose that's to be expected for the family that owns the famous International Bank of Carswell. Whee! Okay. Yen was it? What exactly is his objective? We haven't been able to come to a conclusion yet, unfortunately. Got any thoughts on this situation, Ward? I'm sure you'll probably figure out a thing or two, right? I do actually. I was wondering if perhaps the threat letter and the oil mail were in truth written by two different people. What? I'm not sure I follow. It's pretty simple. Cancel all performances of your... we had 100 times already. The threat letter phrasing is odd but straightforward. Meanwhile, if you recall the oil mail is written with an old-fashioned diction. When you agree they really not gonna wait? I see your point. Now you mention it, yeah. I was so shocked by the content of the oil mail that I failed to notice. And what do you make of all this? A few possibilities come to mind already. For example, what if Yen doesn't operate alone? His accomplice could have sent us the oil mail, or perhaps Yen intentionally wrote the two messages indifferently to throw us off. I'm sure there are other possibilities I could list, too, but frankly, it won't help us to keep throwing out theories at this stage. Well put. How interesting. Come again? We're almost there. Welcome to BF5. B5F. There's 4 houses at IBC main terminal. The terminal room is right down the stairs. You really spare no expense securing this place, didn't you? Of course, we'll consider storing all of our clientele's data here eventually, but since our safeguards against hackers are a bit thin at the moment, we have to put that plan on the back burner for now. That makes sense. We could have a natural scandal on our hands if the client data were to leak. That's correct, and for that reason, we're still in the development stages. Wow, this is some mind-blowing stuff. It's like I'm looking at the future itself. You guys really have all the most bleeding-edge tech you can get crammed into this one building. This is the latest model information processing system developed by the Epstein Foundation. I believe Ribble's high-speed cruiser also utilizes a similar system. You must be referring to the famous Arsenal. The systems that are used are essentially the same, but still one major difference. We increase the processing power several-fold to handle the vast network of information. Incredible. Really, Maribel? Hello, Maribel. Hello to you as well. I trust the project is proceeding smoothly. Of course, all thanks to your continued support. Our recent simulations have proven to be extremely successful. Sorry, who exactly are they? They're with the Carswell Police Department. Oh, by the way, there's a possibility that our main terminal has been hacked into by an external source. What? Hacked? Well, Tio, might explain the situation to them? Yes, around me. Tio explained the situation using complex terminology to researchers. Somebody hacked into the network. I can't deny the possibility exists, but I'm in total disbelief that it actually happened. No, this should be impossible. I refuse to accept that somebody out there could hack into our system this easily. If you're this adamant, then we'll have to assume that one of you two sent the oil mail. So which one of you two is Yen? Cough it up. What? No, you versus Yen. It must have been a hacker then. The two of us are so worthless. That's the only explanation. He's being pretty hard on himself. Almost mindful of Ira. I guess we know who holds the whip here at the IBC. The Special Support Section terminal received the oil mail around 3 a.m. Be a doll and look through the walls around that time period, okay? Yes, ma'am. We'll look through them right away. Here it is. The almost encryption algorithm was cracked with no analysis. It's as we thought. Seems like pretty solid evidence to me that our hack is coming from outside IPC. I'll trace the point of access. Okay, the point of access is no good. I lost it. So we still have no idea where the hacker managed to enter the system from. Wait, whoever this is, they know what they're doing. They managed to get rid of any trace that ever tampered with the system. The most I can confirm with complete confidence is that they used a terminal somewhere in the city. They're good, really good. May I use the terminal for a moment? Huh? But, go ahead, sweetheart. Teal, was it? You can take over our system as much as you like. Thank you, I will begin then. Access and system activated, huh? Teal? Oh my. Attempting real-time control by multi-dimensional analysts. Analyzing all terminal logs, examining all suspicious logins with traces of concealment. See, it's amazing. What is this insane processing speed? Please support me, you two. Accessing all cross-border terminals beyond administrative privileges. I am transferring any suspicious logins to you, so please examine them for me. Wait. We can handle that. Anyway, are you following any of this? No, not in the slightest. Got it here, I'm not the only one who's completely in the dark here. Now let's see, Teal is an Orbital staff user. While that impressive piece of technology allows for instant use of Orbital arts, it seems he's found a way to use it as a conduit for augmented control of terminals. You understand what's going on? Bell did study orbital engineering at the Epstein Foundation, so I'm not surprised. You could say I know a thing or two about orbital technology. It looks like they're just about finished. Oh hey! Have you guys found anything? All the logs on my side were clean. How about you, Cray? Bingo, I got it. Control Terminal 8 in the Geofront Sector B sector. We detected an unauthorized login from there. The Geofront. So a real rat stuck underground in that area right near Station Street, huh? You are mistaken. That location leads to the Geofront A sector. The terminal accessed by the hacker was in the Geofront B sector. Looks like it's somewhere underneath the northwestern part of the city. The northwestern part of Carter City, just be the residential district and the intimate district. What should we do, Ward? I said we head there immediately. City Hall should be responsible for all Geofront access, if I remember correctly. We're simply asking the web receptionist if we can borrow the key for that sector. Sounds like a plan. Let's get moving. It seems like the truth in this case is nearly within your grasp. I certainly hope so. We could have done it without your cooperation, Maria Bell. Thank you, Bell. You too as well. Us? Oh no. We barely did anything. This girl is a real champion. She sure is. Great work, Teal. I can't pretend I have any idea what you did, but you helped us without a doubt. Good job, Teal. That's what Teal taught. She always pulled through for us. I don't believe I did anything extraordinary. Besides, I'm a member of the Special Support Section too. It's the least I could do. Not extraordinary, she said. I have a proposition for you, Teal. How would you and Ellie like to come work for me? Come on, Bell, cut it out. You're trying to poach her talent? I kind of prefer if you didn't. We need the whole team together, you know. Oh, settle down, I was just kidding. Anyway, once you manage to solve the case, do fill me in the details. I'll leave that key card in your hands for the time being. It will give you access to the top floor as well as this one. Make use of it as you like. Thank you, Bell. Now if you excuse us. Alright. I'm glad we finally have a lead, but wow, I'm exhausted. No kidding. You must be especially left out after Maria Bell tore you into like that. She really didn't like you. I wonder whose fault that was exactly. I have to say, it is a rare occasion. It is rare to see someone that specializes in orbital technology reach her level of proficiency. Are you certain Maria Bell is not an engineer? She certainly has experience from her studies, but no, she's specialized in business management. As her father's right hand, I've heard she's tasked with managing several of his projects. Wow, that's incredible. So, is that what she wanted to hire you for, Ellie? Yes, I do appreciate her offer, but it's not for me. How about how gun-ho her old man got on us? Don't think I'll ever heard a speech that intense in person before. I must say, it was quite interesting. Humankind would chase after the ideal of justice. He's been teaching me various life lessons through stories ever since I was little. Today has given me even more to think about when it comes to our duties. Yeah, same here. Anyway, we got a good way to head off to. Let's get the geophone key for the receptionist at the City Hall. Right, let's get going then. Justice, huh? Alright. Yeah. City Hall. Welcome to Cosplay City Hall. Oh, you're the CPT, aren't you? Are you here to meet with someone? No, not quite. I asked to borrow the Geofront B sector key for the investigation. The Geofront B sector, I believe, is in the northwestern part of the city. Wait one moment while I fetch you the key. Here you are. Thank you very much. That was easier than expected. It's okay for us to borrow it without any paperwork? Not to worry, I've been strictly corporate with the CPD on matters like this. And truth be told, I went that very same key to the Boys Guild before. Really, I wonder what they need it for. The entrance to the sector, Geofront B sector, can be found near the residential district walls away. Be careful with the key, we watched it a few times already. Okay, we'll be extra careful with it. Thanks, beautiful. Entertainment, residential. It's here, right? Near the canal in the residential district. Now, yes. This is the Geofront B sector. Honestly, it doesn't look like all that different from the A sector. According to the database, the sector is used to control the city's water system. The terminal recursion should be located somewhere in the upper stratum. Based on the order, he'll be expecting this. We should proceed with caution. True, there is no way to know if this is a trap or not, so let's keep our eyes peeled. Don't want to get caught off guard, you know. Wait, let's tread lightly. And they self-destruct. Good to know. Barrier? I hardly knew her. That actually hurt to read.
おととい来やがれってな。もらったぜ。任せてくれ。
さてと私の番です。
任せてくれ。任せろ。
お返しよ。
まだまだいける。
はい。
敵先生、気をつけて。
よっしゃ行くぞ。
任せて。私の番です。そこです。
それ。任せてくれ。やっと任せろ。ま、こんなもんかね。俺の番だな。俺の番だな。エニグマ
任せて。
駆動。
エニグマ行きます。エニグマ駆動。それ。
よっしゃ
さてとエニグマ
任せてくれ。
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。やあ
俺の番だな。
さてと
任せてくれ。エニグマ
さて
駆動。
とエニグマ駆動。
や
やあなんとかなったわね。さあ
俺の番だな。
始めましょう。
エリア
はい
俺の番だな。よっしゃ俺の番だな。そう
任せて。そこはい
俺の番だな。行くぞエリア。
私の番ね。はいお返しです。
よっしゃ
はい。
任せてくれ。そう
私のそこです。
行くぜ行くぞ。そう
Let's finish this row.
さて
俺の番。行くぞや
任せて。私の番そこです。
任せろ。行くぞ。よしもう大丈夫だ。
Almost.
行くぜ任せてくれ。やっと
さてとそこ
俺の番。俺の番だな。やっ
私の番ね。なんとかなったわね。
Crossbow is so advanced that even this chest is connected to the open network. Can you believe it? That's not going that way. Or that way.
みんなチャンスよ。今だわ。みんな行くわよ。オッケーです。
おうよし
行きます。
任せろ。ま、こんなもんかね。俺の番か。
さてた。
よしやるや。
私の番ね。そこ。
おっしゃ任せてくれ。やっと
さてと。はい行きますた。
任せろ。よしエリア。
私の番。
おっしゃよしそう
私の番。はいそこです。
行くぜ。おととい来やがれってな。
I wish I were safe.
よし任せろ。一気に行くぞ。
今だわ。みんな行くわよ。
おう
オッケーです。
そこにと。
はいた。データ収集終了しました。
When off the side, this probably gives me access to stuff.
敵集団との戦闘を開始。行きます。へい。
おっしゃ
任せて。はい。
俺の番だ。俺の番だな。やるや。よしもう大丈夫だ。
The open net is for a pom pom party.
みんなチャンスよ。
よっしゃ一気にボコるぞ。
分かったわ。
了解。
オッケーです。そこです。私の番ね。私の番。そこです。
任せてくれ。任せろ。任せてくれ。よしもう大丈夫だ。さあ
Go.
かかってこい。
はい。へい。お返しです。
おっしゃ行くぞ。さあおっしゃ行くぞ。そう
さてとそこ。さてとそこです。
おっしゃ任せてくれ。
さてとはい。さあ先を急ぎましょう。先生
俺の
から
番。
始めましょう。
チャンスだ。
Ugh.
畳みかけるぞ。
分かったわ。はい。
おう
そこです。さてとそこ。さあ先を急ぎましょう。
We'll get the boss fight come up here.
みんな立て直すぞ。
Alright.
行くぜ。よしどう。
私の番ね。私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
Let's go.
それ。
やあ
行くぜ。
開始
行くぞやっ任せろ
それさてと
そこだ
は
おっしゃよし
い行きますドライブ開始
There we go.
行くぞエリア任せろ
やあ私の番だ
俺の番だなや
行きます
おっしゃ
さてとそこ
任せてくれそうおっしゃ
私の番私の番だ
任せろ任せてくれエリ
Oh,
アまだまだいける
oops. It wasn't too much experience at least. There's music playing. Let's get someone inside. Control Terminal 8 should be right past this door. Let me get in the hacker or waiting for us in there. It's powerful. Let's take a closer look. There you go, everyone. We don't know what Yen's planning. Right. Next up, how about I run a little bit of pocket change? What do we got here? First up, the specs of the new Winford Company train neat. What's this? Specs on the new Bernay Company sports car. Whoa, CCF is developing a brand new model of airship liners. Between this and Overgear, they're not missing a beat. Is that? I can imagine he would be Yen. Who the heck is this kid? I still don't know. Yen was generous with this enormous Argem crystal. Heck, this might fetch me 10,000 mil. Huh. I'll go exchange this at Nenvari sometime tomorrow. Maybe that'll be enough for me to get these parts from Guomi. Still, Yen really wants to ask for the impossible. I was able to send the oil mill, but I doubt anyone could trace it back to me. Oh, what am I saying? No one in Samaria is capable of tracing down the great Jonah. Is that so? Whoa, who's there? I think it's safe to say we found our hacker. What the? He's really just a kid. Who are you people? Wait, are you the special support section Yen was talking about? Yup, nice to meet you. So Yen is a acquaintance of yours then. Well, what? This can't be happening. Some dumb cops were able to track down genius like myself. You're not the you're all the same as ever, Jonas Sacred. Tio Pato? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same question. I certainly did not expect to find a runaway from the foundations within what amounts to a sewer. Tio, you know this kid? We both worked in the same Epstein Foundation Research Laboratory. We specialize in different fields, so we did not know each other especially well. Of course. I forgot you could trace an ore mill if you used that stupid system of yours. Man, if I knew Tio freaking Pato was here, I would have been more careful. Careless as always, Jonah. I assume you are aware that just how much your mischief has cost the Foundation. So, I don't want to hear it. What exactly did this kid do? At a young age, Jonah undertook a special training as a system engineer at one of the Foundation's research labs. During one of his foul pranks, he managed to ruin an important experiment from which the Foundation suffered heavy losses. Then, unhappy that the others were rightfully angry at him, he packed up and went away. Are you serious? For some strange reason, that story doesn't surprise me. Cease. So he's just as big as a brat as he looks, huh? Quit shouting my good name, Tio Pato. You aren't planning on ratting me out to the Foundation, are you? If you do, I'll post all your most embarrassing secrets all over the net. You're welcome to try. To my knowledge, I do not have any emergency secrets for you to post in the first place, and even if I did, there is no chance the rest of you will be able to discover them. Not to mention, I could effortlessly find and eradicate anything you might post about me. Curse you! Haha. Haha, looks like two tots that step ahead of you every time, kid. So your name is Jonah, right? Why in the world are you holed up here? Shut up! I have no obligation to tell you anything. Jonah, answer him. We managed to trace you to this dump, so you have already lost. Fine. Right now, I'm working as an informant in the Crossbar estate. Informant? Well now, can't say a job like that suits a kid like yourself. Nowadays, being an informant has nothing to do with age. Anyway, I built quite a few contacts in Crossbar. I got info from Ebola, Kafar, Weibo, Lymphoria, Women's State, Australia, you name it. On top of that, I got insiders in a ton of companies across the area. All thanks to the power and greatness of the Orbital Network. Since security in the net is so weak, all that doers info is mine for the taking. Unbelievable. That has to be illegal, right? Unfortunately not, due to Orbital Network still being in the experimental phase. There are currently no laws criminating the act of hacking, but I imagine it's only a matter of time. Crossbar's been pretty laid back about this kind of stuff. After I got fed up with the Foundation lab, I set up here as an informant. I get tons of regulars and I'm making bank. Good grief, you really think you got the world in the palm of your hand, don't you? Then again, you seem like if you were unaware of my temporary transfer to the police. Some informant you are. Give me a break, Pato. It's not like I know every nook and cranny of Crossbar yet. Besides, Katie keeps me busy enough as is. Katie? Stop, I didn't say anything. Wait, there's no way. You're a Katie, are you? Where do you arrive in Crossbar? I do not quite understand the question, but I transferred to Crossbar around 2 months ago. Phew, that's a relief. I guess your hacking style is different from Katie's anyway. Not quite sure what that was about, but it's about time you answer my question. What is your relationship with Yen? You managed to send an orbital mail earlier, right? Why did you do it? Whatever. Here, take this. The door has been opened. I summon you to challenge me at the Tower of the Stars and heal my wish. No way. A message from Yen. A request too, apparently. I was told to send an orbital to the SSS. They gave you that card if you made it here. Still, I can't believe you were actually able to find me. So that's how it is. You must have met Yen more than once then, yeah? Yep, he's one of my regular customers. Every so often, he stops by to buy all sorts of info from me. Though this is the first time he asked for something as strange as this. So Yen's been here before. Can you give us a description of him? Kind of. He's always wears black and covers his face with a mask. Not very helpful, I know. But from what I understand, he's some crazy assassin from Kavar's Eastern Corridor. How sick is that? So cool. Cool. Yeesh. Anyone ever tell you need better role models, kid? Regardless, Yen seems to be inviting us to meet him at the tower. Based on that letter, I can only assume that there's something he would to discuss. Looks that way, doesn't it? Don't know what business he has with you, guys. But I know he's trying to test you. Who does this guy think he is? Ain't your average criminal, that's for sure. What exactly is this Tower of the Stars that he mentioned? Is it some kind of metaphor? The Tower of the Stars. Something about that sounds familiar. Hold on a second. Could he be referring to Stargazer's Tower? You know, on the southern outskirts of Crossbar? Oh, that's right. It's that tower from the Middle Ages that we saw on the Eureka Road. Why did he choose a place like that for a rendezvous? I don't know, but it's our only way. At this point, all we can do is go to investigate. Yeah, I agree. Let's head out once we're ready. We get there from the south exit. That's fine. That's all fine and good, but I still got a problem here. What are we gonna do with this kid? Hey now, you don't need me for anything else, right? Listen, Jonah, the Geofront is officially Crossbar City's property. This is trespassing. Well, excuse me for making good use of some space that we just felt out for dust otherwise. Besides, there's no law saying you can't use the Geofront for personal reasons, is there? You're just splitting the hairs now. Is it living in a place like this dangerous, Jonah? There are monsters running around. about, and don't get me started on your diet. Indeed, it is nothing but pizza boxes as far as the eye can see. Are you actually having someone deliver them all the way down here? Of course not. I'm not stupid. I just have them delivered outside the Geo front door. There's a ventilation duct near the here that leads right to the entrance, so it looks out. See, that's my secret to traveling through here safely. This guy's a lost cause. A true Sutton through and through. Well, we're basically for investigating, so we'll overlook this for now. Try not to overstep any bounds, okay? Don't do anything too dangerous. You can make a lot of enemies in this line of work. Yes, please be careful. Huh, I'm sick of my boots. Still, if there's anything you need to get your hands on, you know who to call. I don't come cheap though. I doubt wicked police officers like you could afford my services honestly. Jonah? Do not worry, Roy. If worst comes to worst, I can simply hack this entire place and find us the necessary info. Hey! Oh, that's what I'm going to get ingredient. Neat. I still can't believe he's living in a place like that. Honestly, I don't think we should just leave him down there. Wait, he looked young enough to still be attending Sunday school. How old is Theo? I believe he is 13 years old, 1 year younger than I am. It would be best if the Foundation took him back under their care, but you mentioned he caused them a heavy loss, so maybe they wouldn't be the best ones to contact. I say leave the kid alone. Seems like he could take care of himself well enough. Jordan may be a prodigy when it comes to Orbital Network. However, because of his overinflated ego, even I, someone who specializes in a different field entirely, am able to seize on his mistakes. You're worried about him, aren't you? We'll just keep an eye on him for now. It'll be wise for us to pay him a visit every once in a while. Yeah, it sounds like a plan to me. Anyway, we'll see what we do about Yen. It sounds like he's waiting for us at Stargazer's Tower. Our destination is the tower south from Yorisa Road. How exactly do you get there, though? Pretty sure there's a sidewalk off the highway that leads into the forest. So be right past that, indeed. And anyway, we should double check our supplies before we get going. Wait, we can't ignore the possibility that this is an elaborate trap. Let's prepare for the worst before we set off. Okay. So, I need to find the exit to the Geo front down there at some point. Alright, let's take this road. Alright, I believe I'm good on gear. Double check though. Stop. Bye. I still have one accessory. Okay. Let's check out my ornaments. Quickly use over 2. I don't give me a mind to. Let's put the effort here. Remove you, remove you. Put the shield here. I can't. I have to put them on 2 here and then the shield. Do I want? I don't really need to move. I think to have defense. Well, you can revive. You can't get wrong. You can heal and you can revive very well. Alright, let's heal up. Grr. Yes, we must leave for a bit. Things could become dangerous though. Grr, grr, woof. Until, what he said. He knows we are searching for something, but right now I will help you when needed, he says. Dependable as always. Indeed, when the going gets tough, seek no fails to help us out. Okay. Stargaze's tower is this way, right? Based on persistence, I believe so. Well, no way to go but forward. Indeed. In a flash of interpersonal inspiration, you decide to pen notes to the chest. For my newly renovated interior, 200 mil a month.
しました。
速攻で蹴りをつける。俺の番だな。
そう、任せて。私の番です。行きます。
任せろ。よし。
任せて。私の番です。
任せろ。行くぞ。
Alright, you can kill.
行きます。
任せてくれ。
You can kill yourself with the blindness.
はい、そこです。
任せてくれ。そう。
任せて。
そこだ。任せろ。ちょろいぜ。立て直すぞ。
お返しよ。
行くぜ。よし。そう。
私のそこ。行きます。そこです。
そこだ。任せろ。よし。
行きます。
任せろ。ま、こんなもんかね。
Save. Ornament. Port. Let's use me to heal. Close enough. $25.
速攻で蹴りをつける。任せろ。
Ow.
任せてくれ。エニグマ。
任せて。 ブ開始。
や俺の番だな。さあ行くタイガーじゃあ任せる。こいつはどうだ。フリーファンゲーム。
ガンナーモードモバイルドライバーベル出力最大。私の番ね。セーブ光と何かオーラー天より来て。助かりました。
すまない。まだまだだ。
負けられない。ピンチです。そこです。
マジかよ。
お返しです。なんとかしダメです。
Yep, not happening yet. We tried, and no.
私の番だ。
任せろ。よし。
私の番ね。そこ。
俺の番。行くぞ。よし。もう大丈夫だ。
みんな私の番だ。
俺の番。
ダメです。
まだやれる。やっまだやれる。まだまだやれる。まだまだだ。まだやれる。まだまだだ。まだやれる。エディアマジかよ。みんな
Yeah,
よっしゃ。
I feel it's got very unlucky.
すまない。みんな
はい。
No, it is cheap. Okay.
エニグマ駆動。さてと。や
ありがとう。俺の番だな。
さてと。ドライブ開始。
そこだ。よっしゃ。
さてと。エニグマ駆動。
行くぞ。そう。
や行きます。そこです。
俺の番だな。
さてと。はいよかった。
Ow. Okay. I need to heal myself up. How about you do your job and actually arrest someone for once? Yourselves in this case.
よし、あげてこうぜ。俺の番。俺の番だな。よっしゃ。任せてくれ。やっ。
私の番です。私の番だ。
行くぜ。よし。やっ。これが俺たちの力だ。
敵集団との戦闘を開始。
任せてくれ。やっ。
任せて。
行くぜ。俺の番だな。
任せて。私の番。
行くぜ。俺の番だな。
私の番。そこ。なんとかなったわね。
任せろ。ぜ行くぞ。
行きます。エニグマ起動。それ。
俺の番だな。
はい。ドライブ開始。やあ。
俺の番だな。
はい。エニグマ駆動。やあ。
ナイス。
任せて。エニグマ
任せてくれ。
I hear you, so.
行くぜ。
行きます。ドライブ開始。
Focus on you.
行くぞ。そう。行くぜ。はっ。
それ。さてと。エニグマ駆動。私の番です。ドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。やっ。任せろ。
やあ。敵集団
Okay.
撃破しました。
やっ。
みんな
俺の番だ。
私の番でそこです。
任せてくれ。スピア。
今だわみんな。行くわよ。
おう。
はい。
了解。俺の番だな。おっしゃ、いい感じだぜ。
There's Stargazer's Tower. Looks like we went the right way. Wait, is that what I think it is? A Guardian Force car, it seems so. Yep, that's one of the CGF's fancy white armored cars. What's it doing here though? The quickest way to find out would be to ask him directly. That's not, oh, that's not just. That's not just. Who's responsible for this? I can't imagine anyone would actually want to go into that gloomy old ruin. Hey! Oh, it's you guys. I thought it was you. Huh, fancy meeting you here. Ward, Randy, Elliot, and Tio too? Well, Tennessee Sergeant Major Seeker. We appreciate all the help you gave us in Mainz. Don't wait, nope, don't mention it. So, what brings you to the SSS? What brings the SSS to Stargazer's Tower? This isn't exactly the common place for people to visit. We're here as part of another investigation. But what happened to the barricade here? I can't imagine why, but someone decided to destroy it. We put it up in the first place to stop people from wandering into the tower. Given its age and the monsters in there, it's a pretty dangerous place. I was on my regular patrol when I found a barricade like this. You don't say. Well, convenient timing for it to be destroyed today of all days. Pretty sure I can guess who the culprit was. Me too. Huh? Well, here's the gist of it. Ward quickly explained the situation to the confused Noel. An assassin from Eastern Quarter. That's right. We received a message from him saying he'd be waiting for us in this tower. We came here knowing there was a chance it was just a ruse, but looks like he was serious about waiting for us here. Well, I had no idea. So what do you plan to do? Don't tell me you're going to go do what he told you and walk in there. Actually, that's exactly what we're going to do. What? You're dealing with an incredibly dangerous criminal. This has to be some kind of trap. We should contact Deputy Commander Bellows and request backup for the time being. Nah, this guy's a pro. We roll in with an army and he'll just scramble off into the saddles. A small unit is the right call for this situation. That's a fair point. In that case, I won't stop you. However, I ask that you allow me to go with you in excess. Are you sure? Sergeant Major, are you allowed to do that? This town is under the Guardian's Force jurisdiction. I would be neglecting my duty if I let you wander into danger alone. Besides, it's the least I can do since you're always looking after Fran. Sergeant Major Leo Seeker of the CGF is locked, loaded, and ready to help. Wow, thank you. But to be honest, Fran's usually the one who helps looking after us. Hey, more the merrier, right? You seem like you know your way around the battlefield. We'll be happy to have you along. I concur. Having backup will improve our combat compatibilities immensely. The question now is whether or not Yen will be put on edge because we have a CGF officer with us. Surely one person won't be an issue, I hope. Yeah, I think we're safe. I'm looking forward to working with you, Sergeant Major. Likewise. Support members remain outside front lines to battle, but may occasionally appear in battle order in the battle order bar to perform various attack buffs on their turns. Primaries can be swapped in on the tactics and kept meaning you can signalize an attack move by swapping with other. Yeah, see, you can stay there. To give me my free heals. I can also rest at the car. Good to know! I'll probably be back to that car. This place is something else. It's amazing. If I recall, this tower was built during the Middle Ages, and are these sparkling lights floating in the air fireflies? Yes, it seems so. It's been nearly 10 years since this tower was condemned off. Truth be told, I always thought it would be smart to conduct a proper investigation of this place. Does that would go over well with your chicken commander? I can picture him saying, Sergeant Major Seeker, that would be a waste of our precious budget. Huh, impeccable impression. He was your superior when you were in the CGF, right, Wendy? I'm sure I'm lucky to work under Deputy Commander Barrows. If I had to work with him instead, I'd probably quit the force. Haha, that's sort of what happened with me, actually. Oh, I hadn't realized. Wait a minute, Wendy. Didn't you say you lost your job with the Guardian Force because of inappropriate conduct with your female coworkers? Yeah, you definitely mentioned that. Well, I guess that's player part 2. That's odd. My friend stationed at the Belgrade Gate never once brought up Wendy acting like a playboy or anything like that. Yeah, well, you'll be surprised how complex relationships can be. Something up to you. I think so. This town appears to be different from every other place we have investigated thus far. Oh, how so? What do you mean by that? Earth, water, fire, land. Along with those 4 basic elements, I am detecting the presence of the higher elements here as well. So, in other words, the elements of orbital arts? Precisely. As you're aware, many monsters have weaknesses to earth, water, fire, and wind arts. The higher elements, time, space, and mirage, are very powerful, but under normal circumstances, monsters are not weak to them. This place appears to follow very different rules. Well, I'm not an orbital expert, so I can't claim to understand everything you just said, but to sum it up, things aren't going to act like they usually do, right? Yes, that's the general idea. But do you hear that? Monsters? Look out! What are these? You gotta be kidding me. Get ready, everyone. Here they come.
俺の番だな。さあ、行くぞタイガー。じゃあ、おっしゃ
はい。ドライブ開始。やあ。
行くぜ。
任せて。よかった。
What were those things? They definitely weren't your run-of-the-mill monsters, that's for sure. I don't think they were people either. I thought it would be possible for a person to move around in such a bulky armor. Were they ghosts? It's hard to tell. All I can confidently say is that they were not controlled by ornaments. Is it possible they were golems created by alchemists from the Middle Ages? So, sounds like a stretch to me. How could someone from way back then still be moving? Do you think these might be traps Yen laid out for us? I can't say for sure. At the very least, we'll confirm that Tears said before the fight. Wait, something about that battle felt strange. Time, space, and large. They're the reason, right? Yes, there must be some sort of spiritual disturbance here. I cannot provide much more information than that without proper equipment. I knew it was a mistake to neglect this place. Anyway, we should head further in. I plan to conduct a thorough investigation of this town no matter what. You can count on us, Sergeant Major. In certain locations such as ruins from the Middle Ages, the 300 elements time, space, and large will be present. Some arts may be more effective here, and you may encounter new AT bonuses with unusual effects. Be sure to keep an eye out and plan accordingly. Here. And back in we go. I kinda have to tippy toe this place, I think.
敵接近
よっしゃ
狙うやつは
俺の番だな
任せてエンディングはいドライブ開始や
よっしゃ任せてくれ
私の番ね私の番ですエニグマ駆動
俺の番だな
や
行くぞ
私の番ねはい
マジかよ
行きますエニグマ駆動や
サインよしやっ俺の番かちょろいぜ
Sorry, I need to ask you to take a seat and wait for now. I'm very busy, so I'll be with you shortly. I am the chess executive officer after all.
先生かな
行くぜ
始めましょう任せてはいそこです
任せてくれやっよっしゃ任せてくれ
私の番です
You with all. Oh,
皆さんお
thank
疲
you
れ
for
様
killing it. I still get the experience. Okay. Um.
よし上げていこうぜ
私の番ね
Kidding me.
エンディング駆動
マジかよ
お返しです
すまない
ピンチですドライブ開始
I just real lucky, didn't I? Alright, don't use wind.
負けられないそこお返しよお返しよなんとかしないとはい負けられないそこなんとかしないと光と
Just try to save this.
助かりましたそれダメです
Nope.
お返しよ負けられない
マジかよ
負けられないそこそんな私の番ねそこ行きますへい
行くぜ任せてくれやっマジかよ
Anyway, retry. Alright.
任せてくれ
私の番ね。はい援護します。さてそこです。
俺の番だな。
Alright.
さてとエニグマ駆動。
よし。
ガンナーモーバードライバーベルーン出力最大。聖なる光となりてオーラ天より来たれ。わかりました。さてと
Alright, check this through.
エニグマ
俺の番だな。すやっよっしゃ。よし。
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。
やっ任せろ。
それや
任せてくれ。
はいエニグマ駆動。
私の番ね。
エニグマ
任せろ。やっ任せてくれ。
それ
行くぜ。
私の番で
それ。よし。俺の番。
援護します。これで一安心ですね。
Alright.
よし。やったぞ。
Stamp jumpers. What do you say when your divine wolf sneezes? Good houndsy! I like that. That was cute. Oh, don't really want to fit you.
データ収集を開始します。
I tried.
ドライブ開始。
任せてくれ。エニグマおうわ。やっ甘いってろ。
それ
おっしゃ。はっすまないみんな。
Ow!
エニグ
Let
マ
me do that.
ありがとう。
私の番ね。エニグマ作動。ドライブ開始。
チャンスだ。よし。畳みかけるぞ。
わかったわ。オッケーです。そこです。
行くぜ。
それ私の番ね。はいさてそこです。
俺の番。おととい来やがれってな。
I hear the Stegner Corporation may drop off to Noel. Please look forward to the wages and Sumerian footwear. Noel sneakers. Speaking of sneakers, I'll take that new. Ornament, you. I haven't been open in 500 years. I can finally move on to the next wife. Thank you.
バックを取られたそこだ任せろ俺の番だなスティア
そこ行きます
俺の番だ
援護します
俺の番だなストン
さてとそこなんとかなったわね
Okay. Alright, this is quick pace.
先生可能始めましょうさあ先を急ぎましょう
よし上げていこうぜ行くぜよしや
さてと
そこだ
行きます
俺の番だなおととい来やがれってな
Boy, no.
かかってきやがれ任せてくれ
私の番ねそこ私の番行きますタ
行くぜマジかよ
ドライブ開始や援護します
任せろ
行きますそこですさてとそこ
おっしゃ
さてそこです敵集団撃破しました
とっとと終わらせるぞスティア任せろ
はい
まだまだいけるやっ
敵先生
W
気
came
をつ
in.
けて私の番そこ行きますそこです
行くぜ
さて敵集団撃破しました
やっややっやっ
So that does nothing. I can't do nothing with that chest yet. Okay, I guess we move on up. There's a chest in the back here.
敵接近狙い撃つわ
Let's take this row. I'll take a spin for the one. Ooh, EP2. A memory of Daniel Scott Tenenia, a fine hero who exemplified the indomitable spirit of Cosbearer. Oh, she can't hear no more? Okay.
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ。よしやっと。
さてと、はいチャンスです。皆さんお願いします。分かったわ。
あ
良いデータが取れました。
Okay.
さあやばい。
みんなチャンスよ。
ここよっしゃ一気にボコボコ。
はい
分かったわ。
あよしやばい。
ええ、はいなんとかなったわね。
You know what they say? I wouldn't know though. I spent all my time here.
もらったぜ。はっ
さてと、はい私の番です。
よしやばい。どこだ。
行きます。タ
俺の番だな。
ー援護します。
よし
ええ、そこはいドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。任せてくれ。
私の番ね。そこそれ
俺の番だな。行くぞやばい。
私の番や。私の番そこです。
よっしゃ任せてくれ。やばい。
私の番はい行きます。
任せろぜ。おととい来やがるってな。
Oh, she can hear again. Oh. This way to this way. Yeah. Wee.
行くぞみんな行くぞやっや。
さてと私の番です。行きます。そこです。
俺の番だ。俺の番だな。
ええ、そこよかった。
Alright.
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ。行くぞやばい。まだまだいける。
Alright, it comes down to that, okay. There's something like this. You... Upon further inspection, you found a similar capsule. You risk.
かかってきやがれ。
任せて。そこさてとそこです。
俺の番だな。行くぞやっ
援護します。
行くぞ。
さてと
俺の番だ。
5. Seeking suit.
さてとそこ
よっしゃ
私の番や。さてとデータ収集終了しました。
かかってきやがれ。
さてとそこ任せて。はい私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
よし
それ
行くぜ。よしそこだ。
はいエニグマ駆動。や
よっしゃよしやっ
援護します。これで一安心ですね。
That's where to go. Whoa, what's all this? I've never seen books of this big. Is that some sort of giant actuary? It's said that this tower was constructed by the ancient alchemists. You, that black outfit. It's about time you came out of the shadows. I've been waiting for you, SSS. But I see you brought along an unexpected guest. I'm just here as backup, don't mind me. Huh, very well. So we finally meet face to face. I am known as Yen. I thank you for agreeing to my request. I imagine getting here was no small feat. So Wilson, you had us running in circles for a while now. The monsters didn't make it easy either. Do we have you to thank for them too? I assure you, those strange beings will wander these halls long before I arrived. I have been upon this place while searching for a way to keep my scales sharp and found this tower destined the perfect prey. In fact, this whole structure has proven even more interesting than expected. So they weren't your doing after all. I think it would be difficult for someone to fill an entire town with these monsters, even if that someone was Yen. Now, I know you must have a multitude of questions for me. But before that, let me administer the final test. Test? What are you planning? Weakness does not interest me. Do you possess the strength to fulfill my good request? Come at me with all your might. Huh. He does not appear to be bluffing. I was just saying our numbers give us the edge here. But this guy's a real deal. Steady toes, everyone. There's no need to hold back. Right, let's give it everything we got. Huh, that's what I like to hear. Prepare yourselves.
負けられない。行くぞ。行くぜ。
I have an idea.
任せて。
She needs it more than he does.
エニグマクロ。や。助かりました。
よし。さあ、行くぞ。チャージ。
エニグマ、私の番です。ドライブ開始。
行くぜ。よし。
や。任せて。エニグマ。
俺の番だな。
さてと。エニグマクロ。
任せてくれ。エニグマ。
Heal yourself.
任せろ。任せろ。
や。ガンナーモーバイドライバー。
Pop these off.
こいつはどうだ。クリムゾンゲイル。俺の番だな。
私の番ね。
行くぜ。俺の番だな。
さてと。エニグマクロ。援護します。これで一安心ですね。
Okay, did that pretty good. How about that? Did we beat him? I'm exhausted. But we did it, right? Nah, he ain't done yet, huh? Your redheaded friend has collected keen senses. What? Some sort of talisman? When did he even... He was over there the whole time. Well, don't we take care of things while you kick back and absorb the fight, huh? Might be a handy pal. But if that ain't rude to your guests, huh? Oh, that'll offend you. You have my sincere apologies. However, I'm impressed you were able to keep up with my movement during the battle. Your eyes are sharp, I'll give you that much. Well, let's just say I got a lot of practice over the years. So up for another round? Huh, I will respectfully decline. I can't deny it. Your strength is first class. At our level, we can't hold a candle to you. So what does someone like you want with us? Oh, but we're bandings. Surely you must have some idea. Huh? What does it mean? I've done my research. Your investigative aptitude is definitely to scoff at. You self understand what I'm after. I do. Your request is likely about one thing. But they can go. What, the flatware? The mysterious flatware that was sent to Oxycell for Ira. That's your aim, isn't it? Precisely. But what exactly will I want to talk about regarding that letter? Well, the offer of the flatware. It wasn't you, was it? What? You serious? It cannot be. Indeed, the Yen you see before you did not send that letter to Ira Pretori. The true culprit is never more than an imposter. Looks like my hunch was right. Something fell off when we were conducting an investigation. The legendary assassin Yen, a demon hailing from the Eastern Corridor. The more we progress with our investigation, the more we learn about who you are and how you operate. And with each new feat of yours, we learn about the threat where to begin to look more and more ambiguous in comparison. Even Ira herself busted aside, thinking it was no more than a prank. That's right. Ira Pretoria's senses are keener than she knows. She most likely realized that she wasn't a threat Walter's true aim. But if that is true, why was such a thing sent to Oxycell in the first place? If I'm not sure if I have a full grasp of the situation. But couldn't this just be a simple prank by someone who doesn't like the trope? No, we can limit the suspects to people who knew that Yen had come to Crossbell. Harry, Vivek, and the first division, and any of their associates. Oh, huh. When you put it like that, the odds of this being a prank do seem incredibly well. Correct again, Bannings. Still, Oxycell, the show will never be cancelled by a lone threat letter. What is curious is that the letter made sure to specifically mention Ira. As a result, the first division became involved and became to take extremely safety precautions that cover the possibility of anything happening to her during the show. In other words, the true culprit behind the threat letter sent it to draw attention away from something else they did, or perhaps it was sent in order to divert the attention from something they have yet to do. That is a likely scenario. I would like to make a formal request. Uncover the culprit who stole my name and fought to their plan. Excuse me? What gives you the idea we'll take requests from the likes of you? Huh, are you sure this is something you can afford to ignore? I haven't the slightest idea who this person is, or what they intend to accomplish. However, sure you can see they pose a serious threat. Maybe so. That very well could be the case. But why go out of your way to ask us for help? Why not do it yourself? Believe it or not, I'm somewhat preoccupied with my own responsibilities. Dealing with Vivek alone keeps me plenty busy. Oh, so you really are assisting Huey with their fight against the Mafia. Do you enjoy this, knowing we can't do anything about it? Huh, there's no need to make such a racket. We'll well avoid the guild, so we're careful not to involve any citizens in our bouts. Where Huey is, at least. Then, in any case, I will not allow someone to use my name without consequence. SSS, will you accept my request? Fine. We'll stop the true culprit from carrying out their plan, but not for your sake, Yen. That suits me just fine. But where do we even begin? We have no reason, no idea who the culprit is, and no motive. I might have a read for you. If the culprit plan truly does involve Oxycell, they must be planning to act on either the opening day of the performance or the day of the preview performance. I see, that would make sense. Yeah, so it does. If they really want to cause a big scene, the opening day would be the best bet. Then again, the preview performance would be filled with many influential figures, depending on the goals that may be better. Precisely. Ask you to stay vigilant on both of those days. You will have to outwit the first division in order to be able to patrol the field during the first 2 performances. Once you accomplish that, then you can respond accordingly to whatever they may transpire. Easier said than done, but still you have a point. Getting access to the field soon posed a problem. I was going to ask Oxycell for permission. The real challenge would be trying to deceive the first division. Indeed, it is highly probable they will kick this out at first sight. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. In any event, I'm glad to hear you accepted my request. With that, I take my leave. I'll be expecting good news. Yen? Wait a second. Stop! Don't move! Don't think you'll get away! It's fast. Oh, I had no idea there was such a large bell up here. Never mind that. Where the hell did that man run off to? Zero, scan the area. Roger. What? Did you find him? I'm detecting a weak signal, but it's coming from the ground floor. He must have directly jumped off the roof. Jumped? How is that possible? This guy even human? I'm at a loss for words. It seems like this Yen isn't someone to be taken lightly. Today was quite an adventure. I just wish I could help you guys out a little bit more. Your support in the town was more than enough. Agree, you helped us out big time. You were even gracious enough to drive us back to the city. We appreciate it, Sergeant Major. Really, you're very welcome then. Remember, you can contact the guardsman at Tantrum Gate if anything ever comes up. I'll give a report of what happened once we return to the Deputy Commander. Perfect, we appreciate that. See you later. Right. Hey everyone, good luck. Next on the agenda, we need to figure out how we're going to access security to the previous performance this weekend. So return to the SSS and figure out our plan of attack. We need to contact the troop as well. First, we need to ascertain how the 1st Division intends to handle the security detail. The Chief could probably do some research if we were to ask. Since we're gonna be busy, Soon after, the Special Support Section contacted Oxycell and figured out their plans for the security at the preview performance. It was decided that Warden and Ellie would take care of the field's interior, keeping an eye out for any suspicious individual happenings. And as for Randy and Teal, they would be stationed outside of the field conducting surveillance. Finally, on the day of the preview performance. Okay. That's right move. You remember McDowell came to watch the performance. Oh, I guess I do remember him saying he would support the new production to the best of his ability. That's right, Grandfather has always been a big fan of Oxycell. I'm sorry he's looking forward to your debut, Lexia. Really? I hope I can live up to his expectations. But more importantly, do you think something is going to happen like that Yen person said? We can't be sure, but still I think there's a good chance of it. Fortunately for us, First Division will be keeping watch, so no matter what, Iowa should be safe. That's a relief. Was it really for the best to not tell Iowa what happened though? I think the troop leader is worried too. No, it's okay. All I want for Iowa to sign with the Star Series tonight without any unnecessary worries dragging her down. That's what I know. But that's what all of us here at Oxycell want. You really admire Iowa, don't you? Mask, why? Well, she's aggressively recruited me into the troop. But even so, I was happy she wanted me to join her. After all, until I came to Crossbell, I had only ever walked a path that was decided for me. The first time I saw one of her performances, I was positively charmed. I had never seen someone so perfectly in their element, someone shining so brightly it was blinding. She was just like the sun, just as brilliant and unreachable. Maybe that's why I ended up admiring her. Lexia. But she's not unreachable, is she? Huh? You may play the role of the Moon Princess for this production, and sure, maybe the moon does borrow its weight for the sun. But even though I can't see many plays, I can tell that both your performances are superb in their own ways. I know you shine brightly one day and it'll be entirely by your own merit. You think so? Definitely, and I'm sure that's the reason why Iowa recruited you in the first place. We hit the barrier in this case. But we still managed to get this far. We intend to see this through to the end, So we want you to tackle this cell with everything you got, Rexia. I will. Well, it's time for me to go. Roy, Ellie, good work, you two. Thanks. Break away, Rexia. Well then, do you think we should stand by someone else until they start? What's wrong? Huh, I don't know what I expected. I swear, will you ever want to be self-aware, or will you always be this painfully dense? Wait, what? Never mind, forget I said anything. You went and made a promise to Rexia, so there's no backing up now. Let's solve this case no matter what, okay? Of course. Alright, we'll play this slow. We apologize for the delay. The curtain will rise for Okisaro's breathtaking new production, Golden Sun, Silver Moon. Please enjoy the show. The reign of Wa, an ancient kingdom that prospered until the birth and rule of the goddess. Ever since the birth of Wa, the decision of who was to rule the country was held in the hands of the soaring dancers known as princesses. These princesses, entrusted with the will of the goddess, brought to the way the truth. Righteous ruler of Wa by competing at the Star Sanctuary. However, alternative motives lie in wait, leading influential figures to support different princesses, treating the holy ceremony as a trivial game. At the time, the Sun Princess, renowned as the greatest dancer of their era, arrived at the Star Sanctuary. It must have started. The crowd is already going wild. All that practice must have paid off. I wish I could have been able to watch it too. I'm training to the first division, where I can't imagine it's easy for them to focus on security while such an amazing play is being performed. I know I have trouble tearing my eyes away from the stage. You may be right, so we start patrolling the field then. We'll stay out of the first division's line of sight and only peek in at the audience from time to time. Good call. It's Roy, can you guys hear me? Loud and clear. At the commencement. Yeah, we're about to start patrolling the inside of here. You two keep a close eye watch on the perimeter. Roger. Seat has gracefully offered assistance, so we'll be fine. How generous of him. We'll give you a call if we spot anyone fishy. Don't let the play distract you. We want you guys to get caught by the first division, you know? You don't have to worry about that. Let's get started, Ellie. First, let's check in with the staff and see if they notice anything out of the ordinary. Understood. Again, without incident, everything is going smoothly. The suspicious individual has been spotted either. Hope you can relax for now. And so the performance begins. I truly hope this evening goes by without incident. It's not yet. Much as I want to. Let's increase the movement. Everyone looks good at section seats. Honestly, I doubt we'll have to anything to worry about with Dudley in there. Don't worry about that. Let's head to the next area. Everything looks alright so far. Man, Ira is incredible. I mean, I already knew she was, but this is just wow. I completely agree. We should look elsewhere. If we continue to watch, we may end up staying for the entire play. Yeah, you're probably right. This is a box season for VIPs. Will everyone be alright with only one officer keeping watch? I wish Ernest is there to protect Grandfather. If anything were to happen, I'm sure he could take care of it. That's true. Didn't save him for this one. All the performers have head on backstage. It's time for the real show to begin. All I can do is pray for their success. Are you find a makeup person? Change your room. The first division been stationed backstage. We can read the area to them. We should focus patrolling the interior of the field instead. A pause that must mean yes, it seems like the first act is over. Bust the Sun Princess, supported by the mighty Tripe of White, found herself opposed by another competitor. A new princess entered the call and entered the ancestral ceremony. She was known as the Moon Princess, backed by the tribe of Night. Her appearance heralded a spirit in the forces of Wa. Sounds like a second act has started. Wixie gave me a haul. She swears her debut saying had its wildest applause yet. Someone making a round war? Definitely. Well, what do we have here? Honey pastries again, are we? Wait everyone, Pilly. I saw, nope, I guess not. That same thing from premises when the second act of the play now good, everything's proceeding as smooth as we hope. But a great success is that to begin the public performances. We're finally made it to the second act. It's time for Rux's debut. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do spectacularly. Her talent has been given our stamp of approval after all. Nothing unusual here. Well, Dummy must have a remarkable amount of focus. He's got the full view of the stage, yet he's completely unfazed. Yet another example of his iron will. Nothing wrong here. I is one thing, but Rux is just as amazing. Agreed, she brings her own unique style of dancing to the performance. When she moves, she really has the air of a moon princess bathed in the silver light. The set looks good, but I think the officer assigned here has gotten real preoccupied. We're in the middle of an oxy play. Everyone's bound to be capitalized. And that's the end of the second act. The crowd just can't get enough. Was it simply a whim of the goddess or perhaps a bit of mischief? To her surprise, the Sun Princess learned that the Moon Princess was not a stranger but her younger sister, separated from her at a tender age. Unaware of this revelation, the Moon Princess faced her sister with a cold, hostile spirit. The Sun Princess concealing her true identity with a ground and mask of white, beckoned the Moon Princess to the forest ruins. The very same ruins the two sisters once frolicked through in their youth, a secret place known only to the two, where they could dance and play under the thick forest canopy. The fact is where things usually start turning around for the protagonist, right? The audience seems to be eating it up. I know I am. It's weird to see her play this marvelous. I can't imagine getting any better. Now if only it would end without incident. Yeah, I sort of hope so too. Even if it means that we don't catch the culprit, it would be for the best. I thought I heard a loud thud coming from the dressing room earlier. It was probably just my imagination. Am I starting to hear things? No, I'm sorry, it was just some sound effect from the performance. It's the same. Nothing in the changing room is different. It looks like Dummy is interested in the play after all. Even so, I can tell he's still scanning the area for threats. I can hardly blame him. I bet there isn't a sort of an all familiar that Arkansas's performances couldn't captivate. It's been an exciting performance. I'm delighted that our guests appear to be enjoying themselves. I haven't noticed anything strange. No one has been allowed to enter through the front door since the play began. Nothing suspicious here. The officer side looks like Ernest is paying real close attention to the perimeter. He's always looking out for grandfather's safety. Seems the story just pulled out one heck of a twist. Wait, who could have guessed that the two princesses would be sisters? Where will the plot take us next? No, we have to resist. Sorry, it's just too compelling. We should focus on patrolling. You hear a thud from the dressing room. I'm not finding anything in here though. It's the end of the third act. Now the final act begins. The princess went of the dreadful conspiracy that drove them apart in their youth. Despite discovering the sad truth, they could not turn away from their inevitable clash. Because after all, they were princesses. Only one of them could become the Sign Princess, carrying the will of the goddess on her shoulders. As though this wasn't enough, they even fell in love with the same man. Their strong affection for one another was constantly torn apart by the cruel whims of the world. Their complex feelings ignited into a brilliant rivalry, fueled by the compassion and understanding of each other. With these emotions swirling wildly in their hearts, they traveled to the Star Sanctuary, ready for the fated ceremony. Phew, think audios. It looks like the player's going to wrap up incident-free. Everything you notice anything suspicious during our patrols either. Roy, Ellie! What's going on? It's something wrong. Well, you see, one of the attendees has been behaving unusually for a while now, and we only just realized that she's not on our guest list. What? Where is she? Up the stairs to the right in the back. It seems she's been peeking in on the S-section seat. Got it. We'll go check out right away. Stay here and wait for us to return, sir. Of course. Alright, move. No way. Is that who I think it is? Oh darn it, why don't we have to pick this spot to patrol? This is the perfect place to wait for my big scoop, and he's ruining it. Soon as I start to go into town with my camera, he'll catch me for sure. Hey, Grace! Whoa, Roy, and Ellie too. What in the world are you guys doing here? We could ask you the same question. What are you doing here, Grace? You're not on the guest list, are you? Nope. But I have my reasons. I may have snuck in here with a little trick of mine. Which was what exactly? Keep this a secret, will you? Long story short, I've slipped in with the cleaning crew and voila, exclusive access. Are you kidding me? Why do you have to go that far? Well, there's a simple explanation for that. You see, all the freaking past tickets got snatched up by the CNS journalist. I just had to take a sneak at the preview show, but I was following another story at the time. What was I supposed to do? Not watch it? That still doesn't make it right or legal. You're a real troublemaker, you know that? Come on guys, we're all friends here. How about we go watch the rest of the play? It's fine with the long way to climax, after all. If we don't see it, we may regret it for the rest of our lives. Because you could have just waited for the public show like a normal person. Besides, are you sure that's the only reason for sneaking in? You're not the one who sent the threat letter, are you? Threat letter? What the heck are you going on about? Hold on, I thought it was kind of strange to see Dunwee and his pals patrolling the field. Oh, it has to do with this letter you mentioned, right? I don't think she's so corporate worried. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. I doubt even Grace would take things that far. Even me, how rude. Is that really what you think of me? Says the woman who decided to sneak into a private performance for a big scoop. Oh, that reminds me. You mentioned that you were following another story, right? What's it about? My lips are sealed. Wait a second. Is the first division here because they were keeping tabs on Helm? Darn, I thought I was the only one who had picked up on it. Helm? Are you referring to Yen? Huh? The heck is Yen? Does that have something to do with that threat letter you're freaking out about? No, forget about it. Listen up, Grace. I'm going to need you to tell me everything you know. If you don't, we'll have to take you in for trespassing. Well, Roy, it's not real cool. You and I are buddies, right? Sure, but what we need now is some sort of clue, no matter how small it is. So please, Grace, tell us. Fine. You're serious about this. I'll spill the beans, but you sure you want to hear about this in front of Ellie? Why would we not? Is there something wrong with me being here? Well, okay, but don't say I didn't warn you. The scoop I've been chasing involved a dark rumor about the mayor's secretary. What? You can't be serious. I think his name is Ernest. Either way, he's extremely dangerous with a capital D. He's supposed to have been secretly embedded for funds from the mayor's office. And here's the kicker. He's been covertly scheming with the Imperial faction diet members. Rumor has it he's trying to pull off the mayor. He's trying to off the mayor. Personally, I think it's a bit too far-fetched though. Hey Roy, if Grandpa were to be killed under these circumstances, the corporate could easily slip out during all the commotion, so long as no one in the witness the crime in action. That's it, that's his plan. Whoa, where are you going? What? Is this the police officer who was watching the box? You. What the hell are you doing here? What? We'll talk well. Ellie, we're going in. Let's hurry. Oh. Don't you dare! Ah! Gunfire! He has a gun! What the hell is this? Huh. Who would have thought that you would show up in a place like this? No cool twist of courtesy of the goddess. Ernest, why? Why do all of this? You are always there to support Grandfather, so why? We're cut from the same cloth, Ellie. I'm just as fed up with Crossbell's situation as you are, but in the end, the only path we have towards change involves constantly bending to the whims of those more powerful than us. This is why I had to act. So that's the reason you impersonated Yen and sent the letter to Ira. You made us believe that Yen was behind everything, all while plotting the mayor's assassination from the shadows. So that's what's been really going on. Have you enjoyed playing this game of yours? Haha, you may be first division, but in the end, you're just a two-bit detective. Be it with Egg, Huey, or even the real Yen, if he actually exists. There's nothing more than purpose than the palm of my hand. Don't move. Put the gun down slowly. You can still get off attempted murder. Don't take it off any further. Don't take it any further. Isn't that my line? The life of this old naive man, the mayor of Clarksburg State. I could end it with one swift pull of this trigger. Please, stop this. Ugh. Sure you don't even want or do ever to witness the moment her grandfather's life comes to a violent end, right? So how about you let these fools wind up on the wall there and clear a path for me? What are you trying to pull? Even if you make it out of this view, there's no one Clarksburg for you to run to. Say it. Just do as I say. Idiot. Good. You have ears after all. Now, to hold my end of the deal. Grandfather, hold it. You won't escape. How's it moving so quickly? Randy, Teal, brace yourself. Mayor McDonald's secretary is heading your way. Here's our man. Take him down. Huh? Yeah, we'll get him. Ernest? Very well then. Phew, where do you think you're going? This man's the true culprit behind the case. Randy, Teal. Oh, thank goodness you guys managed to catch him. Yeah, it was lights out for him as soon as someone pulled the gun. Good call. That side, while you're with Mr. Glasses wearing... Excuse me? I do hope you mean detected by that. Explain yourself now. Where's the meaning of all of this? You're even brought back up. But exactly what you're planning. Well, you see. He can still move? Haha, as if I could be taken down so easy. I would be the next mayor. With Speaker Hartman myself, the next election. Seat. Is that a wolf? Well done, Seat. Oh, come on. The spotlight's being hogged by Will Greyhound. The spotlight is all mine. Where did Seat come from? We can know what I'll go down. What's going on here? There's a freaking circus all of a sudden. Unhand me at once. I'll definitely be. I'll be the next mayor! That was amazing. I'm very impressed as well. Grandfather, you're already awake? Think audios. Yes, I'm perfectly fine, Ellie. What just happened was deeply unfortunate, but there will be time to address it later. I still intend to watch this performance to the end. I will respect the wonderful people at Oxycell. Grandfather, your honor, sir. Oh, that was fast. Preview of the Golden Sun Silver Moon. The anticipated new stage show from Oxycell has a preview performance. Ira Buteri captivated the audience from the moment the curtain rose with breathtaking acrobatics. Act 2 followed the appearance of a hopeful new face, Roxanne Mao, who stunned the audience with her mystique and expressive dancing. Together with the atmosphere that Ira illustrated the stage with, the audience was delighted. I felt like I was witnessing the rebirth of Oxycell. The official opening will surely be something to look forward to. While the drama was unfolding on stage, a more real one folded behind the scenes as the police discovered and foiled the attempted assassination of Mayor Henry McDowell in the balcony during the preview performance. An official statement has been issued regarding the incident. The official word is that the suspect, Mr. Ernest Wise, McDowell's top aide, arrived with the mayor to watch the performance. He smuggled a gun and dagger past security officials and attempted to use them to assassinate the mayor. What motivations did he have? Mr. Wise served as mayor top aide for many years and was known for his honest personality. Why did he commit this crime? In gathering evidence, we discovered that he also illegally appropriated mayoral funds and had connections with specific representatives. evidence suggests he planned to run for the next mayoral election, and that it is speculated he committed the crime to try to obtain the political position himself. However, the police have taken over the investigation and said the true motives will likely remain confidential. Kosovo police became aware of the assassination plot in advance, subsequently deploying a security team inside the field. The team was fooled by the suspect's clever diversion. However, the newly commissioned Special Support Section, conducting their own independent investigation, were able to deflect Wise's plot and save the mayor. A detective from the First Investigative Division said no comment and cannot divulge more than what has been publicly disclosed. Following the incident, Mayor McDowell has decided to take a vacation. Even though he was severely injured, the stress on his mind and body was immense, so he made this decision in consideration of his old age, stating that a safety public relations officer. Though the mayor's safety is indeed good news, it is so far unclear how long this break will last. The anniversary festival is approaching, and all of us at the newspaper will pray for his quick return to duty. Yikes, things really got out of hand. I'm guessing most of the public is in an uproar by now. Considering that the mayor was almost assassinated at the debut of Octacel's new show, yes, I would imagine so. It is the ultimate scandal. We can at least take comfort in the fact that Mayor McDowell is gaining a lot of support from the city. But I'm still disappointed that the Imperial faction Diet member Ernest had ties to was never named in any of the papers. Yeah, that was probably the first thing they went and censored. Besides, I don't get the feeling the Imperial faction was involved at all. Seems like it was just a crazy secretary guy going rogue. Yeah, maybe so. There really wouldn't be any benefit for assassinating the mayor as far as the Imperial faction is concerned. Then again, had the assassination had been successful, they could have pinned it on Yan and by extension the Republic faction due to the connections with Hayi. You might be onto something now. Thinking back, the Ernest seemed to be acting strange to any of you. It was as if he had lost his sanity, or perhaps lost control would be more appropriate. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. The First Division is taking care of the interrogation now. I wonder if they find anything else out. Well, for Ernest, he's in a state of total shock. Can't even speak properly. Chief. You're saying they can't even interrogate him? Yep, since they weren't making any progress with him, they decided to go ahead and chuck him in the clink for now. Last I heard, they thought of calling in a church counselor or asking if someone from St. Eurissa would check him out. I hope that'll help. That's you four have become quite the celebrities, haven't you? While I was at the department today, the Fox was showering me with praises for the SSS. Boy, you should have heard him. No way. I find that hard to picture. So we'll embrace Commissioner's good books now? Whoop-de-doo. Hey, it wasn't only him. The entire force has something good to say about you guys. Actually, I take back the First Division didn't really say much, but I'm sure that their opinion of the SSS is a bit higher now. So puff your chest out well. You earn it. Yeah, we'll try. But how can we be happy at a time like this? Yeah, try to think about how Menos LA must be feeling right about now. Seriously? Tomorrow is far too early for you to return to work. It's nothing more than a bruise in the minor's brain. 5 days of rest has been more than enough. If anything, I feel better than ever. Don't take this so lightly, Grandfather. Please, think about everything that's happened. You could have died, and when you do go back to work, you won't have your secretary. The most important thing for you right now is the rest until you fully recover. I know how you feel, dear, but the anniversary festival is getting closer by the day. Due to call, so I can't afford to abandon my role as Constable Mayor, or such a trivial matter as this. A trivial matter? Grandfather, how can you be so calm about this? Aren't you upset? Isn't your heart broken? Ernest was like a son to you, yet he betrayed you. So why? Why are you acting like nothing's wrong? If I try to claim what happened didn't shock me, I'll be lying through my teeth. I'm told that Ernest had long been embarrassing public funds for under our noses. Perhaps the guilt and stress ate away at him, causing him to lash out and act erratically. I do believe I bear some responsibility for not taking notice in the first place. Grandfather, nevertheless, I am a statesman. I have sworn to serve Crossbell's state in the present and future. No matter what happens, it's my duty to uphold that oath and lead the state. And I have decided to put that duty above all else. I'm sorry, Ellie. We lost another family member just like 10 years ago, when I was unable to stop Ryan. Your father. Not only that, but my own daughter, your mother, they left you behind shortly thereafter. And yet, powerless as I am, I continue to fulfill the Lord's mail. You must sorely despise me. No, don't say that. I'm so proud of everything you do, Grandfather. Besides, I'm still able to keep in touch with Mother and Father occasionally. It was sad what happened with them, but as you see, I've overcome that pain. Ellie. I ordinarily joined the police because I wanted to help you in my own way. I thought this different approach would be a good way for me to help Crossbell too. However, now that Ernest is no longer here to help you, I was thinking maybe it's best for me to leave the force and look for... Don't be ridiculous! Grandfather, if you truly regretted this path you chose, you would have quit and started looking for me long ago. But that's not the case, is it? Changing your path now would be an insult to everyone who supported you thus far. To your colleagues, to me, and above all, to yourself. Don't you worry about me, dear. After all, I have other secretaries. If necessary, I can even seek Helmer's assistance. However, it seems I need to delay my plan to retire as mayor for now. I suppose I can handle another 5 years before I can finally put my feet up. Therefore, Ellie, you must continue on the path you've chosen. Continue until you're satisfied with everything you accomplish. Watching you work hard to achieve your goals would be the best motivation I could ask for. Grandfather, if the SSS hadn't been on the job, I likely wouldn't be sitting here right now. Be proud, Ellie, of what you do and how much you've grown. For yourself, continue to shine even brighter and reach new heights. Much like the Princess and Oxycel's new play. Yes, Grandfather. I, Ellie McDowell, will return to my post tomorrow and strive to make Crossbell a better place. I guess I need to find what's going on with Yen. You truly saved me, Yen. If the situation had progressed any further, it would have been quite messy. We could have been suspected of attempting to assassinate the mayor. Your connections to the Republican faction would have been to blame for that. The leader of the Imperial faction, Speaker Hartman, was likely the one who gave my name to the secretary. I imagine Hartman ran it through with Don Marconi. Yes, I'm inclined to agree. I'm sorry not even he expected the secretary to go as far as to plan an assassination though. Even so, there's no mistaking that his objective was to harm the Republican faction's reputation through us. What troublesome sage this is. Putting that aside, don't want me in with your group. I am a higher assassin, not one of your lackeys. My, how cold. Well, no matter. Our ties with the members of the Republican faction to be severed at a moment's notice. And as we previously discussed, Hayui's counteroffensive will launch after the festival. As for the operation that will take place on the festival final day, we leave that in your hands, Master Yan. Very well. It's time I'll be taking my leave. Haha, ever the elusive phantom. But it's time, you said. What exactly is it time for, I wonder? Or... Good, I made it in time. You're Alexia. Iowa? What? Are you that excited to start practice? Cease. And I thought I was the dentist out here, but maybe you're even bigger one than me. Oh, Ira, I don't think I'll ever be quite the same over as you. You say that, but your actions paint a different picture. Throughout the whole previous performance, you were just as in the zone as I was. Both your dancing and acting were top-notch too, Alexia. I think it won't be long before you're a full-fledged rival of yours truly. Really? Well, either way, I still owe everything to you, Ira. I only knew the path I inherited in life, but you signed away on a new direction for me. Though, I think I need to thank the SSS this time too. Oh. Oh, it's nothing. For today's practice, we're going to work on perfecting the third act, right? I'll do my best to keep up with you. Oh, something ready and willing to go. Well, who am I to turn down a challenge, especially from you? Oh wait then, opening night is next month. We'll work night and day, tone it, and make this scene 100 times better. Come on, let's get to it. Of course. Okay, that's a twist I wasn't expecting. You save it. Return to the screen. Alright folks, that's it for Tales of Zero tonight. We made a lot of progress. We'll hit the 20-hour mark probably tomorrow for this game. The 120-hour mark of the marathon tomorrow. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Hope you have a good one. I'll catch y'all next time. And now, we'll